Hey, what's going on, guys? Sorry for not making any videos this past week. It was my girlfriend's birthday this weekend, so I just wanted to take a couple days and set them aside for her and just step away from the channel and everything because she is awesome. But anyways, I just got done putting this filter in the KTM 125SX that I just did a top end on. You can see the filter is right in there. All that red stuff is filter lube, filter oil. So all I got to do is throw that seat back on, and this bike is 100% done. If you guys, if you guys watched the other video, you saw I put this top end on. It's got a new Wiseco piston in there, new gaskets. Before it had, around 135 pounds of compression. So once I do my heat cycles, I'll check the compression again. It should be between 150 and 185 from the research that I did. I also cleaned the carb up. I cleaned the chain, lubed the chain up, cleaned all the sprockets and everything all around the countershaft seal, and I replaced the countershaft seal as well. And of course I put new fluids and stuff in it, and it runs really well now. So like I was saying, I did 2 heat cycles so far. You can see I also put an hour meter on here. You can see it says 0.9. That's the 2 30-minute heat cycles. It's just shy of an hour. That way when the next guy gets this bike, he'll know how many hours are on it and when it's about time to replace the piston. Just something that I definitely think you should do on a 2-stroke bike especially. So I mean, this bike is ready to go once I throw that seat on there. Everything is super tight on this thing. It's really a nice bike. You can see if I shake this, everything's tight. Swing arm's tight, the axle bearings are tight, the stem bearings are tight. It's just a really, really solid bike. I really like this bike too. The initial reason, I didn't buy this to resell. I actually bought this because I drive a CRF 450R and I love that bike, but I was really getting into 2-strokes and stuff, and I purchased this to possibly replace the 450. So I picked it up, and after riding it around for a little bit, I do love this bike, like I said, but it's a little bit too tall for me. Believe it or not, the 450R is a little bit lower to begin with, and I also have a lowering link on there. So I could throw a lowering link on this too, but I think I'm just not going to do that. I really do love my 450. I'm going to sell this. I know I initially said that I was going to raffle this off, and I apologize for you guys that were looking forward to that. I decided I'm just going to sell it, and basically my reasoning behind that is that I don't have a 100% legitimate way of doing it so that everybody would know that it's not rigged, or, I feel like somebody's just going to complain and say like it's rigged, blah, 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 blah. So for now, I'm not saying I'm not going to raffle anything off in the future, but for now, until I come up with a good idea, I'm going to get rid of this one because I need to sell something so that I can pick up another project and, get some better content for you guys. I don't know if the stuff that I've been putting up is just boring or like not good. The channel hasn't really been, progressing the way that it was for a while. I was getting really excited, and I'm so excited about everything. I'm hoping it's going to work out. But I'm literally making no money at all right now, and my savings are starting to dwindle, so it's getting frustrating. So I have to move a couple bikes, and I'm hoping that if I can pick up bikes, flip them, and film that, you guys will be interested in that kind of stuff. They're not going to be like full restorations like I did on the Banshee or anything like that, but it's going to be like this KTM where I had, a couple issues on it. Just fix those issues. I like to make the bikes so they're actually ready to ride, because so many people sell bikes and they're saying there's no problems, they're ready to go, and you go look at the bike and there's loose bearings, things that need to be replaced, engine needs to be rebuilt, shifters are wiggling, tires need to be, it's just always something when you buy a bike. So the whole idea between what I'm trying to do now and what I have always done, I'd never filmed it. I always would buy quads that needed a little bit of work. Some of them needed a lot of work. Do the work and then resell them for more money. But when I resell them, they really are ready to go, and that should be pretty interesting. Get some new content, different kinds of bikes and stuff. And the other thing that I want to do is find a local riding spot, because I know you guys want to see some riding videos. I want to ride more. I want to get better at riding. I enjoy riding and I never do it, and I feel like it'll just really amp up the channel and just be better material for you guys. So the place that I do ride is up in Harrisburg, and I'm in the Philly area, so it's like a 2.5-hour drive each way. And if you go riding, it can be exhausting. And when you're driving 2.5 hours, by the time you get there, a lot of times I don't even feel like riding, or you just want to ride for a little bit, take a break. But every time I go up there, I feel like I got to ride all day long and make use of the trip because I'm driving 2.5 hours each way. That's 5 hours of driving. It's just too much. It's, you know, I can't be doing that frequently. You know, it's gas money and everything. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try, like I said, to find a spot by me, get some more riding videos up for you. And no, guys, I did not get rid of my truck. I did not get a new car. This is actually my girlfriend's car. I was just doing some work on it. I took all the oxidation off of the headlights. They were pretty fogged. Threw new tires on the front. Just some odds and ends. But that's what that's doing there, if any of you were wondering. But without further ado, I'm going to fire this thing up, get the last heat cycle done, take some pictures of it, and we'll get it online and try to get rid of this thing. And I think I'm going to film actually searching for the new quad. I'm most likely going to do a quad. Sorry, dirt bike guys, but I think for this one I'm going to do a quad. And I can't say exactly what it's going to be because it's going to be, you know, I'm going to be deal hunting, seeing what comes up best. You know, if it's I'm probably going to do a sport quad. That's usually what I do. Really going to be looking for like a Raptor, like an old 660 or something, 400EX, something along those lines. But if a 450 comes along or something, it's just got to be the right price, something that I can make money on, and that'll be the build. So let's get this thing fired up. I'll show you how it runs. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for today. I'm just going to let this heat cycle finish up. You can see I have a pretty heavy oil mixture in there. Sometimes I like to do that for the first build, and that's why it's smoking so much. But anyways, if you haven't already, please comment, like, and subscribe. I appreciate everybody that's been commenting and liking and supporting the channel. Just because I said that it hasn't really been going the way that I anticipated doesn't mean that I'm going to stop making videos or that I don't appreciate everything that you guys have been doing. All those comments and thumbs up and everything, that boosts my channel, really helps me out a lot. So I do appreciate that big time. So as I said, continue doing that. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And otherwise, enjoy the sounds of this bike, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Enjoy your week.